Welcome to Get Hired Now. Hi, I'm Al Smith, co-author of the Amazon best-selling book, Hired: Paths to Employment in the Social Media Era. And this is part 5 of our series on handling typical interview questions that you can anticipate getting asked and how to prepare for them in advance. And this one is, so tell me about your worst manager. And you don't want to ever say, I've never had a bad manager, because if you've had a manager ever, you've had, by definition, the best and the worst. So you don't want to do that. Other things that you don't want to say is that the person was two-faced, or you couldn't trust them, that you had to walk a tightrope, that the person was a boozer, and we've all had managers like this probably, that the person wouldn't ever give you a straight answer, that they publicly ridiculed, or they took all the credit for everything that everybody else did. You don't want to throw the person or anybody under the bus. You want to turn this, what can be a negative, into a positive, because it'll shoot you right in the foot. Again, you want to accentuate the positive. For instance, Bob publicly ridiculed everyone, so virtually no one performed to their peak ability. And what I learned from that was the old honey and vinegar lesson, to praise publicly and discuss privately. Other things that you might talk about are the challenges that you feel. We didn't get along, this boss and I didn't get along at first because he felt the need to micromanage. But after he saw that I was so goal-oriented and that I just want to get the job done, because that's how I'm most productive, we got along just fine. But this also gives you the opportunity to talk about your best manager and how you're best managed. For instance, Jane gave us all the rope we needed to get the job done our own way, but never so much that we could hang ourselves with it. This also gives you the opportunity to ask about your hiring manager's management style. For instance, what do you find to be the most effective management style? But you need to show that you're both adaptable and manageable. I've worked with lots of different managers over the years, and I have to say that I'm pretty darn lucky in that we always seem to get to work done well, and we get along real well too. So let's review the 5 hints that we've offered to that question, tell me about your worst manager. 1, you need to produce an answer. If you don't answer, they're going to cut you off and you won't get the job. You always need to stay positive, never throw anybody under the bus, and turn what's a negative into a positive. Show the challenges that you've overcome with managers. You can also talk about your best manager and what their management style is, but stress your adaptability and how you can be manageable. If you do these things, you will get hired now. And if you want the book, Hired: Paths to Employment in the Social Media Era, all you have to do is go to www.hiredthebook.com, where you can get a signed and inscribed copy, or you can go to Amazon and get the e-version or the paperback. Either way, all we want you to do is to get hired now.